Greetings in the name of the Most High Yah and His Son Yahushua HaMashiach. Today is the 5th of October. It's 4 minutes to the open. And right now I had to kind of scrap some of my plans for taking a short up here at like R3 and stuff like that because we're nowhere near that position right now. So I'm more looking at, let's see here, Camarilla S3 breakdown. Hold on. Just adjust something here. Right, so Camarilla S3 and the floor pivot right there is making a golden pivot zone. It's also lining up with previous week's low and previous month's low. So I'm looking at that right now. I think this also here is the value area high. So we're above the daily value area high and we're reclaiming the weekly value area low. So in this downtrend, we're having a little push up right now, short squeeze or buyers reversing, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not really looking to take any longs per se. I'm trying to stick to the trend. So let's see what happens here. If we get like a push up to hold on, throw back on the pointer, right? So if we get a push up to like yearly cam R3 and get another rejection because we're rejecting off of that, the yearly cam R3, we got 2 rejections so far. I'll probably take a short off of there. Yesterday's high, we excuse me, looking like we want to take out yesterday's high. So if we take out yesterday's high and then fall back, let me just use the arrow. Yesterday's high is right here at 43.04. If we break yesterday's high and start pulling back, then I'll go short to probably Camarilla S3 and floor pivot, which is the golden pivot zone right now. We got 2 minutes to the open, probably a minute and 20 seconds. Here's the developing volume point of control. Right, so we had buyers right there, developing volume point of control. It moved down. You see that pink line right there. See how it moved down into price. Price responded by pushing back up, right? To pulling back up here to the upper deviation VWAP band. So getting some rejection off of that right now. This is also lining up with weekly cam S3 overlapping lower values. So this is also a rejection level right here. It's for continuation down. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Right now it's looking kind of indecisive. It's kind of ranging. It started off bullish in the ETH, but then got the big sell-off back to cam S3 and the golden pivot zone, pushed up again, yearly cam R3 rejection, Camarilla S3 breakdown, weekly cam S3 breakdown, and then now we're back around the golden pivot zone. So let's see what happens here. Right now we're open. Let's see. Alright, so developing POC moved up on price again, testing price to see excuse me, where we want to go. It's looking like maybe a early rejection. Let's take a quick look over here at bookmap. Right, so bookmap, we're pushing off of the developing volume point of control. That's the yellow line right there. Probably heading into liquidity up here. Probably take out overnight high. I think that's overnight high right there. Well, that level anyway. So let's go back to the chart. No, that wasn't overnight high. That was this level right here at 42.95. All right, so we're starting off bullish. Upper VWAP deviation band right here. I'm gonna just call it the upper band VWAP. Enough with all that deviation talk, man. I'm too tired for that right now. All right, so it's bullish, but kind of slow start. All right, so we're coming back down to test the developing POC. We got 2 rejections off of the upper VWAP band so far. Let's see, yes, market low is breakdown of Camarilla S3, so overnight low, I mean. Kind of lining up with previous week's low, so let's see here. We're looking like we want to take out the yesterday's high and overnight high, so let's see what happens. Let me see what the Russell is doing. The Russell is bullish. The Russell is super bullish right now. Let's see, the VIX is pulling back. The US dollar, let's see, the US dollar is pulling back as well. All right, making way for that bullish run. Euro USD pulling back. I'm gonna take a short on Euro USD right here. Let's see what happens here if we hold. We already took out yesterday's high. Let's see if we could come back down to some of these levels here. Right. US dollar catching a little support here at weekly cam R3. So let's see if we can start getting some rejections. Right, Russell is pulling back a little bit. Has a little rejection wick to the top. Euro USD looking like it wants to reject from yesterday's high. And the ES, wait, hold on. All right. The ES is looking like it might wanna weekly cam S3. Let's see if we're gonna break above it and then probably fail. But it's looking like we wanna take out yesterday's high. Let's see here. The US dollar is the VIX and the US dollar is still pulling back, I think. So let's see what that Euro USD is doing. Looking like it's not ready yet. So close that. All right, so we heading up to yearly cam R3 where we rejected before again. So let's see what we do up here. I'm gonna let it take out yesterday's high. If it takes out yesterday's high and then starts to fold, so we already seeing some weakness developing, right? Breakdown of weekly cam S3. We back below that. Let me take a quick look here at the US dollar. Now that's still pushing down, so let's see. RTY pulling back nicely. I think this is looking like a setup play for to trap some shorts. I'm not too sure about this sell-off right now because US dollar is still looking weak. Still looking like it want to test below weekly cam R3 again. So the VIX is just getting some let me just open this up. The VIX is just starting to bounce off of yesterday's low. RTY looking nice for a pullback though. Alright, so going short here. My stop is at 42.9750. So let's see here, 42.9750. Alright, let's see. Any sign of reclaiming above weekly cam S3, I'ma probably cut it out. Cut the trade short. Put this in front. Right. Right, looking like we're moving down now a little bit. Okay. Alright. Gotta look out for the weekly value area low. VWAP is right here as well. Lower VWAP is right here at 42.8450. VWAP is at 42.8975. Let me just show you this real quick on Bookmap. We're also losing. We're at the developing volume point of control. We just lost that. Nice seller just pushed through that there. We're at VWAP right now. Looking like we're gonna lose VWAP. No, we're getting a little pullback. Okay. All right. See, I want to set my target somewhere at weekly cam S4, which is around 42.67. All right, so let me just make some adjustments here. 42.67. $42.68. I'm gonna take off a decent amount here and leave these to run. 42.68. Okay, cool. Let's see if we could get that. As far as securing some profit right now, I think I'm gonna just do a little break even here at 42.93, just below. All right, so just gotta sit back and let this play out. Oh wait, I forgot to check Euro USD. Still, it looks good. It has some momentum, so let's just see if we could get some movement down to the floor pivot here at this blue line right here. Or weekly KMS4, yeah. Let's see if we could get there. All right, so we have some buying here at the lower VWAP band. That's that green line right there. All right, you can see that. Let's see here. All right, so I think I'm gonna move my stop to VWAP, just above VWAP and the mid, which is 42.9150. 91.50. All right. All right, let's see what she do right now. I'm not trailing this stop too tight yet. I'm letting it breathe. If we start losing momentum down here, reclaim this money zone value area low, then I'm gonna start considering closing the trade. All right, we still got the momentum to the downside. I see the US dollar right here, this blue line right here, that's pushing up. VIX is also pushing up. You see that's the VIX right there. Let me pull out the arrow. That's the VIX. You see it's coming from the bottom here. That's the VIX right there. And this is the US dollar, that blue line right there. So it's pushing up, getting a little pullback now. All right, so I gotta watch this lower VWAP band right now. All right, so we're pushing through. All right, so I think I wanna secure 42.8750. We shouldn't really push back 42.88. I don't want it to come back above the value area. 42.8825. All right. 42.8825. Cool. All right, so we secured that. 42.8825. right, so today is looking cool, man. Secured roughly maybe like 400 on the account so far today. If I get stopped out here, I'm not taking any more trades. I was looking at my trade recap yesterday and I saw that basically the first trade kind of was the same P&L roughly as what I ended up with. So all those extra trades was really unnecessary, you know? All right, we're doing a little pullback here. Right, if I get stopped out there, that's cool with me. 87.50. So anything coming back into the weekly value area, I'm gonna just stop out from this trade. Let's take a look at bookmap here. All right, so we got some liquidity at 42.80. That's a possible target. I don't think we didn't take out the overnight high. Let me just make a quick check here. We didn't take out the overnight high. No, we didn't. Right? So we gotta take out the overnight low. We gotta take out one of the two. So overnight low is around previous week's low. And yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So maybe I should split up my take profits 42.77.50. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make some adjustments here. 42.77.50. All right, I'm gonna take off some there. 42.77.50. All right, and then I'm gonna leave the other one here at 42.68. That's above weekly cam S4. All right, so I can live with that. Let me just sip my tea now and just wait for some targets to get hit. This was a nice easy trading day compared to yesterday, so all right, so almost got stopped out there. All right, so looking like we're getting the reversal here off of the lower VWAP band. Hmm. All right, so the developing park just moved down on price right there. It's gonna make a decision whether it's gonna push up from here or it's gonna break down. And I'm gonna make a decision as well. Because if you keep bouncing around here, then I probably wanna just secure that profit. All right, so let's see if we get the momentum to the downside below the lower VWAP band. Anything below that is nice and bearish. If you start holding above that level, then it's a reversal up to VWAP at least. Right, let me look at the volume here. Volume to the downside is dropping off. Not really liking that too much. See here, the volume is kind of dropping off. I mean, it always drops off from the open, right? But this candle right here is struggling a little bit with no volume. So maybe lack of continuation. All right, I think what I want to do here is secure. Oh shit! Hold on. I'm gonna secure 42.8550. Cause it's kind of bouncing around a little too much. Right, so if you look at bookmap here, you can see that we took out the liquidity, but we had a bounce off of it. So my stop is at 42.8550, just above the developing volume point of control, that yellow line right there. My first take profit is at 42.7750. So let's see if we could get down here. We gotta break through this liquidity before we hit 42.8550. So let's see if that'll happen. We're getting a retest of this breakdown level here. Right, so got the nice rejection off of the retest. And hopefully it keeps moving down. I'm not seeing too much sellers right now though. All right, sellers starting to come in a little bit. Somehow this down move isn't looking too convincing right now. Something about it ain't looking too convincing. I need to see this breakdown right here. Yeah, something is looking kind of fishy right now, man. All right, looking like we're gonna retest. Hopefully it doesn't take me out. If it does, well, so be it. Hopefully this acts as resistance. No, I think I got taken out. All right. So let's see here. Right, so got taken out of the trade, secured 600. And let's see. On this one, 618, 600. So it was a cool little day. I'm not gonna jump back in any trades. I'm trying to learn my lesson from yesterday. I kind of wasted my time yesterday jumping back in these trades and trying to get more and losing and have to recoup the losses and all of that. So let's see. This was a nice 25-minute trade. So that was cool, man. All right, y'all. So it's Malak Shalomo. Hope you all enjoyed the live trading again. This one is a shorter video, so maybe some people might look at the time and be like, all right, I could check out this one. You know, you mustn't get scared of seeing an hour video. You could always scroll to, I'm gonna start putting the timestamp where you can see where the trade starts if you don't want to see all the breakdown and stuff like that. So another green day, and we just moving with the market, man. You know what I mean? We staying nimble, looking at all the parameters I look at. As you can see, I have a set kind of criteria of things I look at. I look at the US dollar, right? I look at the US dollar, see what the US dollar is doing. Right now that's pulling back. So it wasn't really good for the short anyway, right? That's why the short was looking like, you know, it wasn't following through, right? Because the US dollar is basically moving down. So that's bullish for the ES, right? The VIX just started pushing up right now. Well, the VIX started pushing up from 930, so that was given the little movement, the momentum. Well, not really much momentum, but the movement to the downside. That's how I caught the trade. But the dollar wasn't supporting it, so that's why it kind of didn't just push down to my first target. And let's see here. This is what gave me a signal as well to jump into the short, because the Russell to me leads the way. It has the most companies, the Russell 2000 versus like the S&P 500. So just the numbers alone should tell you where it has the most significance to me, but people don't really point out the Russell 2000. They love the S&P 500. So to me, this gives me a nice front running indicator. So Euro USD got stopped out on that. I don't really concentrate on the Forex trades that much. You know, I just kind of take the trades with the ES at the same time. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, then so be it, you know. But with the Euro USD and the Forex trades, I think I'm gonna start swing trading them with like really small size from like from edges, you know what I'm saying, from top edges and bottom edges, you know, so I could get the best risk to reward in these trades. So it's a work in progress. I'll see how I formulate my plan with Forex and stuff like that. All right, y'all, it's Malak Shalomo. Y'all trade safe and stay blessed.